right next to where the old Astrodome sits here in Houston, Texas. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
On the give, it's Garindo. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Garindo running between the tackles. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. From the 36. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Now a give to Garindo. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Moody knocks it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a 1st inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Trying again, following the sack. He's got it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Garindo can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Running back sent in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the second. Isaac Guerrero with the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Dameon Pierce now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans driving. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Pass caught by Tank Dell. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Throwing it deep off his back foot. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block, and then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Purdy throwing here on 1st. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the gun is Purdy. That's brought in by Jennings. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. To throw again, it's Purdy. Forced out to his right. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, San Francisco! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
They've got a man in motion. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. On the option, here's Mixon. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way. Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
George Kittle, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans finally see the return stopped. They're going to take over following the interception at the 45-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was give me 6.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Texans nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Here's Steven Sims with the return. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running.
He has the San Francisco touchdown.
Complete to George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Now the 49ers deciding to keep the offense on the field. They're going for 2.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Texans nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. First and 10 from the 41. A handoff for Mixon, running right. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is picked up. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and